SalamaLama, welcome back to another episode of Preacher Please, where I do whatever I please. And at the moment, I please to get back into the world of Magic the Gathering with my good friend Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello. We're playing, man.
And we're going to get back into that kick-ass deck that we were doing. We're 2 strikes already. We have no more strikes left. But we're going to get 3 wins now. No, we're going to get 2 wins now.
We only need 2 wins, yeah.
2 wins. I believe
1 more win is pretty great. 2 is even better.
Yeah, it ends in 5 hours, which is perfect timing. Oh, so then here's the question. If I want to kind of draft again, do I want to rather wait until the end?
Yeah, I'd wait.
Okay.
It'll be a better set, too. I'm not a huge fan of drafting for XCL will be 1. The format's so fast. And it's very
so there's
pigeonholed.
A new format will come in 5 hours.
Yeah, a new set. You won't be drafting Phyrexia. You'll be drafting whatever the other set will be.
Does that mean that there will be a change to the starter deck deals?
No. Okay. It's just a rotation. So you quick draft, or whenever you draft from a set, right? And the current sets in Magic are called the standard block, okay? And the standard block makes up anywhere between 6 to 8 sets.
Okay.
And the newest set is Murder at Karlov Manor. So since that set came out, the premium drafts are mostly going to see the premier draft, Murder at Karlov Manor.
Yeah.
It's more expensive than a regular draft because it's the new cards, right?
Okay.
So once the Phyrexia winds down and this is no longer brand new, this will probably replace Phyrexia.
Oh, cool.
So the next drafts will be Karlov Manor.
Okay.
I think. I mean, it could be another set in the standard block, but I think it's going to be Karlov Manor.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Enough talking, more play. Let's get into it.
It's just this set's very fast. Poison makes the game go by pretty quickly. Remember how you said the games are really quick?
Yeah.
That's this set in particular.
Also, I want to just change a few things.
Sure.
I want to change the sound quality. Because last episode on YouTube, I blasted people with a bit too loud sound. Audio, it is it. Let's go back. I think it should be fine. I'll raise you a little bit.
Yeah, whatever you need. I still haven't found a group to play with in Albion yet.
Well, my European guild is looking to hire people, but I know that you don't want to do the Europe.
I just don't want to have things, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
My account's from before the game existed.
I understand, man. My LOL account was before the game existed, but then I lost it when they did the account change thingy. I think I lost it.
My League account is ancient as well.
I was playing League in beta.
Yeah, I have a bunch of beta skins. Have you heard of Team Solo Mid?
Yeah.
So I met them at a Magic the Gathering event when League was in beta, and they were just going around talking to Magic players trying to convince us to play League.
Yeah.
And they gave me a Rammus skin, a Nasus skin, and
nice.
yeah, it was really cool, and it got me to play in the game.
Those are heroes. No, I played League of Legends beta without knowing what the hell a MOBA is, without knowing how late.
Yeah, I had no idea what a MOBA was. This is okay.
Yeah, good enough.
Your prologue, Children's coming up. It looks alright. Swamp first, I guess, or Island first? No, your deck needs lots of islands. Let's go Island first.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. Swamp, and then, yeah. Nice.
We got a turn 3.
Next turn, I'd probably play the Mirror.
Yeah.
I hope he puts a land on top of his deck. It's good for you.
I like the Dune Mover before...
Mirror Convert's way better, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. He basically just made sure that the next card he draws is a land. How bad is that?
I mean, it means his hand is pretty good. And he needs
Yeah, but you don't want to draw lands. You want to draw non-lands.
That's not very smart.
Trade. Oh, okay.
Why?
You should have traded. Because you don't want to have a poison counter.
Oh, but then we can give him a poison. Ah, sorry.
Yeah,
bad.
but now he might proliferate you to death. Yeah, see, here it comes. You should have traded.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. Can't win them all. Yeah, prologue, yeah. There you go, play land. Rough.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize it had toxic. My bad.
That's okay.
No, I've ruined everything.
I can't believe you do this to me. Thought we were friends.
Well, we aren't, so...
I mean, you can kind of do what he did to you and shut down one of his creatures, but I think you should save that for a bigger dude and play the Shieldred.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blocks. It's, you don't have to worry also about getting Vraskid, because you can sack your mirror, so his responses to this are pretty minimal. You might want to dose that.
Yeah, sure. Dosey dose.
But we'll see. Yeah, so go ahead and dose that. Don't play your land yet. Dose that first. Oh, watch him have a counterspell. Oh, he just bounced it. Okay. Play your land. Attack for 2. You want to play your clarity. Play your clarity. Or curiosity, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
That's very
now
good.
you'll have a forest next turn for your priest.
Yeah.
You can also play your planeswalker, who's pretty strong. Oh wow. I think you play forest. I think the Rot Priest in attack for 3 is the goal here. He has to block.
How do you attack for 3?
So you get 3 poison counters if he deals damage.
But he's
The
not
Rot
gonna.
Priest is in play.
But he's not gonna do it.
So, yeah, I mean, if he blocks, it's pretty good for you. You kill one of his annoying creatures. So you're either going to kill the 2/1 or the 1/1.
Okay, so we.
Or he's going to go to 7 poison counters. Maybe the Rot Priest and the Thumbing Bird.
That should be fine with the auto pay. It's working.
Yep. So you play it. Wait, don't play the Thumbing Bird yet. You attack for 2. So you're either gonna kill his most annoying creature, his clock, kill his 2/1 for free. He can't just block with the 1/3, it's got menace. Okay, so you're gonna put the 1 flyer in the front and the other 2/1 in the front. Yep, perfect. And that's how it's gonna be. Yep. Good trade. 2 for 1, always in your favor. Now play the Thumbing Bird. He doesn't have a flyer to block this anymore.
Yeah.
GG.
Well,
Next turn, you Inquiry and Thumbing Bird. It's pretty gross. He might have a removal spell. He seems to be not drawing lands. Wow. Okay. He just gained control of it. What do we do here? You attack, and he's got, what, 4 points? Vraska's really good, but if you play Vraska, you don't want to attack. You gotta get rid of the Thumbing Bird, or the Thumbing Bird's gonna kill you. So yeah, Vraska the Thumbing Bird. I think that's your only play. You gotta pay 2 life, unfortunately. So press the down button. Yep, hit done. And -2 the Thumbing Bird. No attacks. You have to defend the Vraska. Yeah, Infectious Inquirer is probably your next card. We need another green. Oh, he's digging. Oh, well, there goes Vraska. But at least I guess you got his bomb with your bomb. You not bomb.
Well, you can't defend against Vraska.
Well, he's unblockable now. He's got so many poison counters on him. Play Inquiry. Yeah, perfect. Oof. Well, that sucks. Player Island, I guess, and
Inquire part 2.
Gonna... I mean, I feel like you have to attack here.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you can't block the 3/3. He's gonna have to chump.
Yeah.
But now it makes it harder for him to attack with 3/3. Oh, that's gross.
Oh, because I made that mistake in the beginning. Sad panda.
It doesn't ruin you. You're not dead yet. Oh, I would play that plains. Or the forest, I'm sorry. I mean, if you attack, he goes to 3. Hold on, I'm doing math. Doing math. 5 and 3. How much? You have 5 and 3 lands. You have enough to kill him if you attack and he doesn't block. If he blocks, you give it Death Touch. So attack. And hope he doesn't block. Okay, give your guy a Death Touch. Yeah, you don't care.
Well, we might.
Now you play your card that lets you proliferate and draw 2 cards. Yep. And he's within lethal now. Target him. Submit 1.
Oh.
Submit 1. Play your Terramorphic... Oh, you can't. I guess you already played a land.
Yeah.
Since you play your Terramorphic Expanse Pocket. But... I mean, you can win next turn. You've got 2 poison counters. Okay. Let's see if we can win here. I would Inquiry. Play Inquiry. I'd play your Swamp. Play your Swamp. Okay, let's see. He's got 7. He's got 6. You put into 8. Attack.
He's gonna block though.
He has to, yeah. Or he might not. Let's see. Yep, give your guy Death Touch. And play your Spider. And hopefully he doesn't make you get a poison counter this turn.
Which is unlikely, considering.
I mean, it's pretty likely. He's proliferated every turn now, so. Oh wow, amazing. Okay, I think you win this.
Yeah, we just summon and then sacrifice both the copper long legs. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, well, you still have to do your play your forest. Play forest. Attack for 1.
Attack for Necrogen Rot Priest?
Or, now I'm trying to think. Do we have enough? I don't think you have enough mana. Can you read the Nissa for me, real quick? And gain trample until end of turn. Okay, I think that's what you want to play. You want to play that.
Are you sure?
And you want to... How much mana do you have? You're short 1. Fuck. Yeah, you want to play that. Yep, that's what you want to play. You want to play that spell. Put 1 down, you're going to lose 2 life. Yep. Yep. You want to +1 it. Okay, no attacks.
As long as that card's not a proliferate card, we win.
It's not. We're gonna win here.
Yeah, he doesn't have any more mana left.
Yeah, that's good for us. Perfect. Okay, play your swamp. Play your swamp. Proliferate with the green card that you just got. Yep, proliferate. Yep. Play your
Copper long leg, sacrifice. No?
Can't do that, so
Yeah.
How many force do you have?
This proliferates. We have 1,
Yeah.
2, and then
You don't have enough green mana.
we don't have enough green mana.
But you do have enough mana to -7 your guy and give your dude +3/+3 and trample, which is 4, which is enough to win the game. So you sacrifice your guy. Click your dude. No, not him. Click your guy, your planeswalker. Click planeswalker. Yep, -7. Perfect. Attack with the 4/8.
Yep, no.
Okay, cancel. I'm gonna hit next. Yep. Attack with the 4/8.
Not with the 9/9.
Hit. No, just one attack. Click the 4/8 and give him Death Touch.
Okay. Why?
Click the 4/8 and give him Death Touch. I'll explain it once it's done.
Okay.
Okay, now hit next. So now, even if he blocks with everything, you only have to assign 1 point of damage to each creature, which means that with trample, so he doesn't understand what just happened, so hit next, you just won the game for free. Okay, so when you have Death Touch, trample only has to deal 1 damage to the creature, no matter how big its butt is.
Gotcha.
So the rest of the damage went through to him, and he got the poison counters to win us the game.
Gotcha. Chris getting us a clutch win from the jaws of defeat. I'll go slower, and I'll try to follow your directions more. Oh, young master.
No worries. I mean, if he played any proliferate card there, we would have been smoked.
Toast. All right. That means we're at the boss. The final boss.
Yeah, 1 more win, and he wins a decent chunk of gems.
Okay.
You got to start doing your Lamas. Is that the breathing where you're like?
Yeah. They call it the Wim Hof breathing here in the Netherlands.
Oh, Wim Hof.
Do you know the Wim Hof? Do you know the man?
Yeah, it's where you breathe in more oxygen than you breathe out, and you over-oxygenate your blood.
Something like that. I don't know how to do it, but I guess you know more about it than I do. TDC 777. Even though you've got the lucky numbers, bro. We've got.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with Wim Hof. I remember when he was quite popular on TV for running a race in the snow barefoot. This is a great hand for you.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with Wim Hof, and I'm fucking Dutch.
You want to play the green tap land?
Yeah. The Wim Hof method has something to do with like submerging your body in ice.
You can submerge your body in ice after doing it. It increases your core body temperature because you're over-oxygenating your blood. You're technically like hyperventilating in a really controlled way. Play a land, doesn't matter which one, and then the long legs.
Long legs, daddy long legs.
Pretty good blocker against that rat. Next turn we have a Vraska's Fall, which is really good too. Block.
Yeah, of course.
He's gonna waste a removal spell on your 1/3. That's good. Because you're gonna Vraska's Fall next turn. Cool. Player Island. Do we have to Vraska's Fall? Yeah, we should probably Vraska's Fall here. It's pretty good hit. Hopefully he gets rid of the rat, but probably won't.
I'm Mr. Notch at Central.
And next turn you can Infectious Inquiry and play your 1/1 Death Touch. Oh, that's so good. This guy's bad.
Yeah, he should have got rid of the Centurion.
No attacks.
No attacks, no.
Yeah, because now, I mean, that rat basically lost all of its value, which is the proliferate. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's amazing. This is going to be fun. I can't see. Block the 2/2.
Why not the 1/1?
It gets sacrificed at the end of turn.
Oh. So at the beginning of your combat in your turn, put an oil factor, then create a 1/1 X.
Do you really want to... I can't read stuff.
Sorry.
I think we just lost. It's okay. Play your Swamp. Play your Swamp. Play your Infectious Inquiry.
Yeah, it's auto-paying correctly. We have a swamp left, so we have the Bilus Skull deck there.
Yep.
I'm just trying to read what this thing does.
It just makes an X1 every turn. Play your Skull Dweller. You're going to lose to it. That's what it does. It does, we lose. This turn is going to make a 2/1, I think, or a 3/2.
At the beginning of your combat, put an all counter on a Urabrask's Forge, then create the next one. Yeah,
no blocks. Okay,
we can mesmerize this one.
Yeah, you gotta mesmerize the children. Hopefully next turn you draw a swamp. Be good for you.
Yeah. Why?
So you can play your Vraska.
Well, any land would work, because we have 2 swamps already.
Yeah, I guess any land would work. A forest would probably be the best.
Yeah.
No attacks.
I mean, we're kind of okay. He's got 3 cards, so it's a little bit scary, but... this is...
Oh, now it's getting first strike. Now we're fucked. Okay, we gotta kill him quickly with the, You're taking 5 here. You gotta take it.
No blocks?
Can't block it. Nope, can't block any of it.
Ask for land and you shall receive. Ask for forest and you shall receive.
Yeah, I'd play the forest. Now, do we... I mean, it's
Nisa and create a defender.
Vraska's probably the better play than Nissa because you can't defend. Like, it's just gonna get killed. The defender's not gonna be big enough. Like, killing the stuff that's killing us is probably more important than getting something to block. If we blow up his 2/2, that at least stops it from being sacked. We'll take 5 damage for the turn. He might try to kill the Nissa, which we can defend. Okay, yeah, play the Vraska and blow up the 2/2. You're done. You don't want to lose the 2 life. Okay, blow up his 2/2 with the equipment on it. Yeah. but Vraska's probably going to get killed next turn.
I still don't understand why we didn't do Nissa and create an XX Frisian Horror creature token.
Because we have to kill that 2/2 or we just lose the game. Right? He can sacrifice everything to that 2/2 and just kill us.
Okay.
If the 2/2 lives, we lose. That's it.
Okay.
Right? Read the card. It says sacrifice a creature or an artifact. It gets +2/2. So our guy has to be
only once. It gets +2/2/2. Once.
Yeah, so our guy had to be bigger than a 4/4, which it wouldn't have been. It was going to be like a 3/3.
This was going to be a 7/7, no?
It is not. It would be a 3/3. It'd be a 3.
Yeah.
We have to have 4 green mana for it to come out as a 7/7. In this, Vraska just dies. No blocks.
Why don't we just use this one to block that one?
Because it has trample.
Okay.
So Vraska's going to die no matter what. But now you can at least attack for 1 next turn to add an extra poison counter.
No, we cannot.
We might be able to. Or we could do that. I guess we could try and prologue Paraxius. I mean, we could play that, but it's not going to be big enough, and you'd have to pay 4 life. We'd die. Prologue. Cast a prologue. I mean, that works. I would cast the Inquiry.
Should we choose the mana so that it's done properly?
You want to leave a blue mana open.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Cool. Play the Terramorphic Expanse. Go get a Forest. And play your Curiosity. Cool. You might be able to win next turn. No attacks. You're going to hopefully defend for 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. You might live. I think you're dead, but we'll see. There's not much you can do against that card. It just kills us.
Yeah, I think we have to defend with the Billis Skulldugger because we have to take one damage off, no?
He has First Strike and Trample. So, yeah. But yeah, we'll try and take 1 damage off. We're dead. Good game. Nothing you can do against that. That Forge killed you so quick. Turn 3 Forge is... If you don't have something to kill that Forge, you're dead. That's a bomb. You ever see that card? Draft it.
Okay. Fair.
But you did great. I mean, you got your money back. You're going what's called infinite. In other words, if you can keep drafting off of your drafts, you're doing really well in Magic.
Let's see what the
It's only 750, so you technically made more than you put in.
I'd like to point out that you're doing really well in Magic, and I'm getting there.
Lands are good.
Lands are good?
Dual lands? Yeah.
She looks cool.
That card's okay.
If you get 1 or more poison counter, instead you get 1 point counter and can't get additional poison counter this turn. Exile, living the cure, choose another target, creature, or artifact. When it's put into the graveyard this turn, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. So you don't want to draft another because we don't have time.
Yeah, I would say wait the 5 hours and then see what the next set is. It might be better for you too than getting a bunch of Phyrexia packs.
Then maybe let's do something else while I've got you here. Is there anything that we can look at my decks and see what I can possibly construct that seems kind of decent?
So you want to play constructed Magic? Okay.
Maybe.
So
I don't know.
check how many wild cards do you have?
How?
You just run your mouse over the thing next to your gold. Not the gems, but the other one, the left. So you have 13 rare that you can make and 5 mythic. That's you can build a deck here. Like you can build something for sure. So what I would do is hit the plus button.
There's a plus button? Oh, here.
Yep, underneath my decks. And in the drop down, I would probably pick a format. So see where it says select format? Click that, and we'll start at standard. So standard and historic are the two formats you really want to play if you want to play Magic. Okay.
Yeah, historic means all historic. Standard means the ones that are in the current set.
Correct. So during standard, once you've selected that, it actually see the collection to your left, the cards that you have. Yeah. That's now set to the standard filter. Yeah. So click the button in the top right. It's next to the mountain-looking thing. The filter button. It's like a slide. It looks like something like a DJ would use. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So we have format standard. Now we want to see your rare and mythic cards. So click rare and mythic. And then let's see what you have in the like 3 or more area. So hit 3 times 3 and times 4.
We had the problem the last time. There's nothing.
You might not have a lot.
It's okay. You might not have any.
Cool. So now let's click it again. Click 2. Click times 2. All right. So now we can kind of see some of the rares that you already have. I mean, it looks like you have a really nice red rare. People use that for red deck wins. You could probably build a red deck very efficiently.
Can't block. Whenever Felton is dealt damage, exile that many cards on top of your library. Choose one of them until the next card you may play is... Oh, nice. That's pretty good.
So mono red is pretty strong. Basically, you just make a lot of really fast creatures. And you use, like, prowess. Soldiers, there is a white-blue soldier deck as well.
I like this idea.
Soldiers are cool. I feel like red is going to be easier for you to play, though. It's kind of you just slap down cards and deal damage.
If I start you to draw.
No offense, your collection's not big enough, I think, to build anything super fancy.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So let's try and build a red deck real quick. So go back to our slide. And we're going to uncheck rare, mythic rare. We're going to uncheck times 2. We're going to click the little red button at the top. We're going to click the button that looks like a diamond. Perfect. We're going to click not collected. And we're going to hit OK. This is going to show us all of the cards that have red in it that
and colorless.
We can build the deck out. And colorless, correct. So in the top left corner, the theme that we're going to want to make for this, though, has a bunch of cards called Prowess. So in that search, just type Prowess.
Are you sure that's the deck that I want to do?
Yep. It's going to be the easiest for you to start with. And Monastery Swiftspear, you're going to want to click 4 of those.
Oh, we're just crafting the deck. We don't necessarily have to build the cards just yet.
Yeah, correct. So now click the other one that costs 2. It's 3-2 for 2.
3-2 for 2?
Yep. Or is it 2-2? It's a 2-2 for 2. I'm sorry, 2-2 for 2. Yeah. You're going to want 4 of those as well.
And okay. Prowess means what? Whenever you
cast a non-creature spell, it gets +1/+1.
Yeah. Transform Trample Ward to Prowess. Oh, it has double Prowess.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And what is the Phyrexian mana? Oh, 2 blue or
so this is 2 life. So in this case, you just pay 2 life, and you cast it on turn 3.
So this is a blue-red deck?
Nope, it's just red.
Okay.
Yep.
But...
you want Phoenix. So get rid of where it says Prowess, and you're going to type Phoenix. And it's the first one.
Phoenix check.
You want 4 of them.
Flying haste. When Phoenix can block whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may pay it. If you do, return Phoenix from your graveyard to the top field, and attacking with a +1/+1 counter on it. That's pretty cool.
That's very good. Yep. Now we're going to get rid of where it says Phoenix.
Yep.
And type deals damage. Yep. And down there, the enchantment that costs 1.
No, you said enchantment that costs...
Enchantment. It's right next to it. It's right to the right of it.
Oh, and I have 3 of this.
Yep, you want 4. Okay. Play with fire. You might want 3 of... Yeah, you want 4 of those.
This fire does 2 damage to target if a player dealt damage this way. Yeah. Oh, this can deal damage to the planeswalker. To the hero. Yeah. The hero.
Yep.
What are they called?
Player.
The player.
Player. Yep. Hit to the right. So hit the little button that takes us to the right. Yeah. There's one that costs 2 that we're looking for.
What does it do?
Deals damage. It deals like 3 damage. Keep going.
Target creature.
I mean, that card's pretty good, but I don't know if that's what we're gonna play. It's not quite it. It's not to target creatures, to any target.
Or planeswalker.
Keep going to the right. I don't see it. It's like Wizard's Lightning or something. Lightning Strike. Right there. Lightning Strike.
Yeah, I have.
You want 4 of those. And let me see what else people run. I think there's like a Goblin that you'll have to buy, but I'm looking up a deck list now because I don't have them all by heart.
No worries.
Okay, you got that. You got the Swiss Sphere. You got the Bloodthirsty Adversary, Charming Scoundrel, Fugitive. Where's the... Okay, Feldon. So in that search bar, type Feldon, Feldon.
It sounded like it was... Oh, this is the one that we needed to include.
Yeah, you want... 2 of them is perfectly fine. I don't think you want to buy a 3rd one. You need Godric Cloaked Reveler. So just Godric. Goddric in your search.
Oh, double D.
Double D. Godd.
Of course, he's a Goddderss.
And you're probably going to want 2 of those. So we'll end up crafting that one for sure.
Celebration. As long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Godric Reveler is a dragon with the base power toughness is 4/4 on flying, and dragons you control get +1/+0. Okay, that's...
It's very strong. Squee. Squee.
Squee. On 4 of them?
You want at least 1.
Oh, okay. Haste 1 creates a 1/1 red goblin that's tapped and attacking. You may cast Squee from your graveyard by paying 3 and exiling 4 other cards from your graveyard other than paying its mana cost.
You need something called Case of the Crimson Pulse. Case. That'll probably get us close. So this card fixes your hand. It's for when you like run out of cards. I'd put 1 in.
Well, in this case, enter the battlefield, discard a card, then draw 2 cards to solve. If you have no cards in your hand, if unsolved, solve at the beginning of the next step. Solve at the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand, and draw 2 cards. Okay.
And the next card you want is Fugitive Codebreaker. And you'll probably want 3 of them. How much card? We need 3 more cards for the deck. Monstrous Rage looks really good. I would put 2 of them in the deck. And then 1 Bloodthirsty Adversary. 1. And
you pay any number of times. When you pay,
you can cut a land probably from this deck. So I'd cut a land. And maybe make a second Bloodthirsty Adversary. See how much this costs to craft. So hit the craft all button. It'll tell you the cost. Okay, 1 common, 16 uncommons, 7 rares, 2 mythic rares. So hit cancel. We just want to compare that to what you have. So it cost about half of what you have.
But with the mythic, we don't have enough mythics.
You have 5 mythics.
Oh yeah,
Two mythics, but you have 5 mythic cards,
rare.
13 rares. So it costs you about half of your currency to build this deck and try it.
Okay.
I think you'll win some games with this. It's this is like fast, quick-paced Magic. You're either going to win in the first few turns or lose in the first few turns. It doesn't cost a lot to play, and you'll get a chance to see everybody else's decks that people are playing and maybe learn the game a little bit in Standard.
I understand. However, computer says no. Primarily because I don't know. I get that this is a rush deck. I don't want my first deck to be a rush deck. I want to make a choice based on the type of deck that I love. And
what kind of deck do you love?
The colors that I'm most drawn to are white and blue, with maybe venturing off to green, but white and blue are my favorites.
Okay.
That's why Soldier deck kind of made sense to me.
Let's see what white and blue is right now. Azorius Control, Tier 2. Right, what does Azorius Control play?
That being said, this is kind of... Maybe I want both. I'll build one red deck and one white and blue. One deck based off of my senpai.
I'm trying to find a
if
standard...
If I leave this now, will it discard, or can I save it?
No, you can save it. So you hit done.
Okay.
Hit okay.
Because I think I have quests for red and black anyway. Quest black or red spells and kill your opponent's creatures. So I kind of want to do this. Scroll down.
And see where it says new deck. Maybe give it a name.
Yeah.
So you don't lose it.
What should I call it?
I mean, people call that RDW. Red deck wins.
Rush. I'm gonna listen to you. I didn't listen to you the first time. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna craft all. Oh wait! Before I craft it all, can we take a look at how much the other one would cost? If it costs only 3 mythics, 6 rares, then I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one that.
Or maybe I'm doing too much in one go. How about I just craft this deck, trust you, and play it?
Hold on. I have something here that tells me how much the decks cost, and I'm finding one that's in your realm of existence. How do I change this to... arena costs? Okay, well, it's 8 rares. I mean, you need 4 mythics just for the planeswalkers for this. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking. I was trying to look at the... Did you end up buying the deck?
No. Sign-up ends in... just out of curiosity, when the sign-up ends in 1 hour and 36 minutes, does that mean I can start the new sign-up for the next deck immediately?
Yeah, I believe so. I think so.
Oh,
I'm going to say maybe.
I got a new... the draft is refreshed with a new deck in 1.5 hours. Cool. That's all I want to do. Let's type. Thank you for subscribing. New one. Hi. Sackless in Seattle. Sackless in Seattle. Wow, that's pretty cool. Interesting name. So we were now looking at drafting a deck, and my dear friend Chris is going to give me a potential other deck to craft, because we crafted RDW, Red Deck Wins Rush. But
I can't find anything that's pretty affordable in the Azores area.
What about Angelic Accountants?
Angelic Accountants? Like, you want to play Angels?
That sounds exactly like my type of deck. Are you kidding me? I'm a preacher.
Oh, man. I mean, I don't know if there is. So, I mean, you kind of have to still follow a meta, right? Like, a lot of times themes aren't always the best. Man.
Is there anything angelic or befitting of a preacher?
It looks like blue-white is mostly control right now. I don't think that there's a lot of like blue-white angels or blue-white soldiers. I mean, maybe we can take a look. Let's look. Get out of this. Hit done for a second.
Okay.
Hit okay. Hit the plus button.
Sure, sir.
And so remember how we selected format? Well, make the format. We don't want to do that. We're gonna skip this part. We already know what you have there. So set it to standard. So hit OK. Bottom left. Or that works too. Cool. Now hit OK. Now in the top left button where it says search, just type in Angel.
Do we want cards that are also not in our deck?
Yeah, let's do not collected. Maybe trim it down to like rares, uncommons, and mythics. Get rid of the commons. Okay. All right, let's take a look. I mean, you seem to own one or two already.
Whenever invasion of Dominaria enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life and draw a card.
Go to the right for me.
Sure. Ooh, I like this white-red deck. Angel Fire Ignition sounds kind of great.
Can I read what it says?
Put 2+1/+1 counters on target against Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of the turn.
I mean, it's okay. It's not the greatest. It gets countered, or they blow up one of your targets, or it's not always the best in the world. But when it does go off, it's fantastic. What about the blue-white angel over there that you already own?
Whenever you attack with one or more creatures with counters on them, draw a card.
I mean, that's okay. It's interesting.
Because if you go red-white, Flying, Vigilance, Haste, whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures or under the law, it deals 3 damage to each of your opponents, and you gain 3 life.
I mean, that's cool. There's also a lot of like life gain stuff right now, like Lightning Helix, and there's another one that's like deals 2 damage, gain 2 life. There's a lot of little red-white creatures that probably attack quite quickly. I mean, that could be interesting, red-white angels.
Yeah.
Okay, so click red and white at the top. See what our options are. Go to the right. Are there even any red angels? There's not. There's only red-white angels, so it'll probably be like a white deck with a splash of red.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need that much red. You just need 1 red, really. But then just a little bit of... and you only need it as the late game.
Well, if you go red-white, you'll probably play Lightning Helix. So, okay, let's grab 3 of those, right? They're a legendary creature. We'll grab 3. Let's put 3 in the deck. Let's start working on the deck. Yep, put 3 in the... Just click 3. Now, the card you're going to want... You said you wanted to play this other card next to it, though, where they get +1/+1 and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab 2 of those, maybe. You don't have to be crazy about it.
Sure.
Lightning Helix is probably the next card that you'd want.
Is it on this page?
Nope, you're going to have to type it in the top left corner. There's no E. Yep, that works too. You're gonna want 4 of those.
Deals 3 damage to any target. You gain 3 life.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. Is it a rare or is it an uncommon? I can't tell. Uncommon, perfect. Yeah, it's uncommon. I've known it to be uncommon, but sometimes they reprint things in different rarities.
How can you tell?
It's that little silver icon.
The silver is sword. Okay.
Yep.
Whereas
silver
this has
means uncommon.
Gold is mythic.
It's rare. Red is like the reddish color is mythic.
Oh, so these are rares.
That's uncommon, and those 2 are rares.
Those 2 are rares. Yeah. This is uncommon, but those 2 are rares. Gold.
Correct.
Okay.
You probably want some like creatures. I think there's a card that's red and white. This is when a creature comes into play, it deals damage. So hit the X on that and just put deals damage. And go to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go on. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, it's in here somewhere.
You feel it. Oh. This is a bit interesting.
It's to the right with that one, I think.
Where do you just go?
I think that's it. I think I need to read that one.
Creatures control get +1/+1 whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control. Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad.
Yeah,
enchantment. I think that might be what you want.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a creature deck. Summon
I would probably grab like 2 or 3 of them.
3 is a good number.
I would still now grab like fast creatures like so go to the left. Go to the left. Going? You're going? Going?
The Flash White Soldier. We doing Boros go wide is with some Sackless in Seattle saying we doing Boros go wide.
And I mean, I think we could. Yeah, that seems. I think there's also the White Soldier that makes a 1/1 the Phoenix, and possibly the guy that lets your guys come into play with +1/+1 counters, which is what I'm trying to get into now. So if you keep going to the left, like go all the way, like you're getting to 1 mana. It's that guy right there, the enchantment for 1. Bottom left, bottom right, bottom right.
Bottom right. Oh, this
one.
Yeah,
you put it in your other deck. Yep, you want 4 of those. You want 4 Phoenixes. So hit the X here, type Phoenix. Yeah, you want 4 of these little guys. Okay, now hit the X in the top. Yep. And type in token. And right there, the soldier, 1/1 flash.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. You want 4 of those. Maybe even that soldier down there that you have 1 of.
Just 1 of them?
That guy's not too bad because he makes a token that comes into play and attacks. What else is there?
He also says Resolute Reinforcement. Sackless in Seattle says...
That's the one that you just made 4 of.
Oh. Resolute Reinforcements. Okay.
Yeah.
I can only have 1 of this.
Yeah, you only have 1 of. And you can make more of them.
But I tried adding more, but it's not letting me add more.
Oh, that's weird.
Anyway, I'll take it as a sign. Wedding announcements?
Yeah, wedding announcements really good. If you can, run 3 or 4.
At the beginning of your step, an invitation or wedding announcement. If you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1 has 3 or more invitation on to transform it. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Nice, that's great.
Standard. Trying to see what else is in the Boros deck. Let's go take a look now.
333. Not Skrillov. He's saying don't do Skrillov. Which one's Skrillov? Hate Skrillov. Okay, don't do Skrillov. I don't think we've done Skrillov, but he hates him just nonetheless. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have her in. Don't know. That's not in your deck. Okay, cool. Well, fuck Skrillov. I kind of just want to see what Skrillov is, just so you can see why you hate him. Skrillov might Defector. Yeah, no. I also don't like the art. It looks horrible. Toxic 1, can't block. Choose a color, another target creature against Toxic 1, and hexproof. Yeah, this is...
Oh, okay. I see people playing this deck in a really cheap way. Without the angels and without the lightning helixes. And they go with, like... Basically, you make a bunch of little artifacts, blow them up, and then it goes super wide, super quickly. And then convoke stuff into play. But, I mean, you can still play the angel version. Frontliner is the next card you want. Frontliner.
Okay. I feel like our angel deck is missing a lot of angels.
The problem is there's just not angels right now, right? Like certain periods of Magic, they print certain cards.
Yeah.
And there's themes are pretty rare. It's very rare that an angel deck will do well, or it's very rare that
the samurai deck will do well.
You know, yeah, you kind of want your theme to be less based on the type of creature and more on what the deck does. So in this case, this deck does lots of really fast damage and plays on a really low curve.
Well, until you get the final ones.
Right.
Draw
Which is still,
with 5
you know,
creatures, deals 5
that's
damage.
like if I'm playing this, I'm attacking for 5 dudes and I'm hitting 3 and I'm gaining 3.
Yeah. Aurelia is amazing. As a top-end finisher, someone has countered your plays. Okay, cool.
But I think Frontliner is the pick here.
4 of them, and then we're kind of...
I think you're done. We could probably make some cuts. I think you did end up putting too many Adrenaline Resplendence in your deck. You should cut 3 of them.
Only put 1 in?
Yeah, maybe 2. Your curve, you're mostly going to want to be playing Ward Leader's Call on turn 3. And let's go find you something that costs on turn 4 that makes a token. So hit the X here. Or it says Frontliner, hit the X. Type in token. And then see where that little search, your little slide bar is. We're going to change that and click the 4 button. Hit OK. I mean, the Wandering Emperor is so good.
You can have one on a board at a time. So adding more just means do you cast it or make the likely to draw more. The Wandering Emperor is so good?
Yeah. Throw 2 Wandering Emperors in there. See if you can craft both of these decks.
Yeah, so if I do craft all, 1 mythic, 12 rare,
12
but of
rare.
the 12 rare, we have some in common with the other one.
What rares do we have in common? Because I didn't think there were any.
Lightning Helix?
Lightning Helix is an uncommon and not in the other deck.
Oh. Meryl is an all-star in this deck as well. Do you know Meryl?
I don't know Meryl. Who's Meryl? Type it in the top corner. Let's go look.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. That guy's pretty cool, too.
Girl. Don't misgender her. Lady. Woman. Glorious.
Dude is a generic term in Magic for any creature.
You said that guy.
Yeah, same thing. Dude, guy.
No, guy is a bit more dude, I'll give you, but
Creature.
But even dude, there's dudette. Buddy.
I mean, it's a fantasy land. I'm not going to assume their gender.
Sure. Buddy is a gender-neutral term that I like using.
They're all the same to me, I guess.
Everybody's a buddy. During your turn, your opponent can't cast spells or enchantments. Whenever Meryl attacks, create a bone token where X is the number of soldiers you control. Whoa. She creates one for each one. That's pretty cool.
You know, and since you're just kind of trying stuff out, there's no problem running one of them.
Yeah.
And cutting like the adrenaline or Adeline, right? Like just make a cut, and play around and figure out what you like the most, right?
Yeah, craft all 11 rare. It's the rares that are gonna finish us off.
Yeah. So how many rare do you have? You have 13. So you wouldn't have enough rares to make
Both.
the red deck wins if you built this.
I
mean, you could build the cheap version of this if you want to just go red white burnout, and you probably would have enough to buy both decks. But it wouldn't be angels. It would be, you know, it would be red white.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to do the red deck. I'm going to play the red deck and save the second craft until I play a little bit more and see what I like.
I think that's really good advice. It's just because red deck wins is it's for someone who's new, right? And I don't mean this offensively. It's just easy, right? And it gives you a chance.
Rush decks, rush decks are easy. I played Hearthstone for quite a lot, so I understand that rush decks are quite easy to go.
And it gives you time to see what your opponent does.
Yeah.
And once you learn what your opponent does, you get better.
Yeah.
You know, you'll just get better at the game watching your opponent.
Yeah. Sackless also said that new players should always stick to monocolor anyway.
Yeah, I really agree. You know, if I wasn't teaching you this, I'd probably show you like a green deck or something. But
yeah,
you're past little kids green. Okay, you're at big kids red. Like you can win tournaments, like real tournaments with a red deck. Like
done. I've crafted it. There's no going back.
Sure. Yeah.
A game or two.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
So how do we do this?
You just go to play, and you know I think you should just start find match. Go to find match, and just start in ranked. Like I know that it sounds weird, but don't just start with ranked. Like playing unranked is kind of it's the same. You know, if you do well, you great. If you do bad, who cares? You know.
One second. Before you tell me that, while she's talking, she's annoying the hell out of me. What is Brawl?
Brawl is a type of format which is considered casual Magic, where the deck is 100 cards big and you can only use one of each card.
Yeah.
And you have to have like a commander, and the commander needs to be like a planeswalker or a legendary creature, and your deck can only be the colors of that legendary creature.
Okay.
I recommend Brawl if you have friends that play Magic.
Yeah. Brawl is another good starter format.
I don't recommend it for learning Magic. It's going to teach you a different kind of Magic that isn't competitive, right? And I think your goal is to go to MagicCon and do competitive Magic. I would avoid Brawl for right now.
I'm going to MagicCon to check it out. I'm not going to be so competitive, but I do want to eventually play a couple of drafts, a couple of arenas, see what I do. And plays against the computer?
No, I would just go play is just non-ranked.
Okay. So play ranked, standard ranked. That's it, right?
Yeah, perfect. And you got to pick your RDW deck. You just got to select it. It's at the top. It's your most selectable. Yeah. Yep. And hit play. And there you go. Now you're playing competitive Magic. You've made the first step. There's no going back now.
There's no going back. I'm now. I've got Chippy sitting in his throat.
So getting good at drafting will make you a better Magic player too. You know, like getting good at either of these is
whenever I start any new card game, drafting is the first thing that I look at. Drafting is the one that build a deck from a preset of available decks.
Oh yeah, drafting teaches you card evaluation and teaches you like how to make bad cards good.
But I might like do bad drafts in Magic. Is this good?
This is pretty capable. Yeah, this is great. Wish you went first, but it's okay.
Like if I'm drafting and I see a really shiny card or a mythic, I might take it even if it doesn't match my deck. You know what I mean?
So I would play your Kami first. Your
Commando
first. Yeah.
What does it do? Commando forces Kazakan deals 1 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. When your creature casts.
I guess he didn't play a creature. You could probably just go Swift Spear as well.
Yeah. But what does Kamuna do?
So he comes into play. He deals 1 damage. Then the next turn, when you play a creature spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. And then the third turn, it transforms into a 2/2 with haste.
Yeah, but then don't we want to save it for dealing 1 damage to them?
I mean, it does it right away, and then transforms pretty quickly. But you can also use it with the Swift Spears for next turn, where you play a Swift and you attack for 4 with 2 Swift Spears.
So I think this makes more sense. And then Kumano and Swift Spear next turn.
Well, you play a Swift Spear and then Kumano.
Oh, I thought this when you cast your next creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter.
That'll be the next turn.
Oh, okay.
So play your Swift Spear. It's pretty good for you too. Yeah, play your Swift Spear and then play your Kumano. And swing for 4. It's a pretty big hit.
Prowess is whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Okay, cool.
Correct, yep.
I see why we did
he technically isn't a creature spell.
I've been seeing a lot of new players on Twitch. It's good to see. Actually, we switched to just chatting mode so people don't think that I'm going crazy. And they get to see Sackless's... so there's a lot of new players. It's good to see. Nice. Well,
next turn you play your Spell Spear and things will be good.
Yeah. Trample Prowess.
Can I read the Rage card? Okay, +2/+0. So it would. I can't see the board. Can I see the board? Okay, yeah. Play a mountain. Play a mountain. Play your Spell Spear because we're gonna try and pretend like we don't have anything. Yep. I know normally I say do it the other way, but we're trying to trick our opponent right now. So now attack with your 2 guys. Don't do anything else. Just attack with your 2 guys. Yeah. Perfect. If he blocks, that's great for you. If he doesn't block, yeah, it's still good for you. And can I read Rage one more time? Okay, hit next. He's not gonna block. He's not gonna block. Enter. I mean, that's probably what we're gonna do next turn.
I just pay 2 life.
Yeah, it's really good when they block. So you kind of want to wait for them to block, and then you Monstrous Rage. It's pretty gross. I mean, his deck is starting to roll, though, so hopefully we punch it really hard next turn.
This looks cool. I want a vampire deck. I both want angels and vampires. There's got to be an angel vampire mix. Pass?
You just want a theme.
I do.
Yeah, pass. You're not doing anything.
The art and magic is top tier. I gotta say, it's beautiful. Yeah.
I'm a huge Rob Alexander fan.
Rob Alexander.
Yeah. My turn. Yeah, he makes the best lands.
And why did this transform?
Because it's your turn. It's his 3rd turn. It turns into a creature.
Oh, in 3 turns it exiles.
Yeah, and turns into a creature. Okay, so now we have to make a choice. Run your mouse over the 3/3. Over the 3/3. It becomes a 3/3, so it'd be a 4/4 trample ward 2.
Double prowess.
Double prowess. Or you could play another one. You know, and just attack with what you've got. I mean, I like to be aggressive. I like the idea of slapping a land down, giving it double prowess, and then beating in with everything. You know, like maybe not the 2/2, but yeah. So click that, activate the ability, pay the 2 life,
Done?
Yep. And then attack with everything but the... Or no, I guess you can attack with the 2/2 as well, because the rage gives it +1/+1 and trample, right? So, I guess you can attack with that as well.
She does damage this turn by a certain. What gives it +1/+1?
The Monotonous Rage.
Oh, okay.
Monstrous Rage, yeah. So, if you cast it on that, it also makes like a roll token. I think the roll token gives it +1/+1. I think. I don't know. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. Yeah. So technically, this gives it +3/+1. So that's enough to live from the thing. He has to block with more than one creature, which is great for you. So hit next. Hit all attack. And next. And whichever one he blocks is what you blow up. Cool. Doesn't bother us in the least.
Resolve all?
No, just hit resolve. Don't resolve all. Never do that.
Okay.
Yep, always hit resolve. You want to be able to play spells between stuff. You never want to just pass your priority. It's like giving up your turn. Okay, so we're on a Monotonous Rage. Throw it on the Swift Spear, I would say.
Which one? The one that's blocked or not blocked?
The one that's blocked.
Why?
Because you're going to give it trample. And everything's going to go nuts. Cool. He's at 4.
Okay. I didn't realize how much damage things are going to... What is ward? Ward means that it can't be...
Can't be the target of spells or abilities unless they pay you. Okay. Okay. I guess he just wants to win.
He just wants me to win?
I guess so.
Because, yeah,
he needed to leave blockers. I don't know why he didn't leave a single blocker. Oh, that's amazing. Play your mountain. You're gonna cast that guy.
He couldn't block all of it.
And you're gonna pay the 3 mana when it...
Yeah, to give it a +1/+1.
Hold on, I'm trying to read. You may pay 3 mana any number of times when you pay this spell from 70 ++ encounters and exile up to that many target instances. Okay, he quit anyway. I like 3 less your copy them. Okay, yeah, that would have won the game anyway. Cool.
Cast any of these without paying their mana cost.
Basically, you play that and you would target your the Monstrous Rage.
Yeah,
and all your guys would get super fat again. You'd give something trample again, and he's just gonna be dead.
Okay.
Easy peasy, easy win.
Sure. I think we'll do 3 matches. So we did 1. If we can do 2 matches, and then I'll end the episode.
Sure. And then I'm gonna go figure out my Albion situation.
Cool. And then that way I would have finished my dailies as well.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the idea of playing Europe. I just don't want to buy a $200 founder pack. And I don't want to start over.
Wait, my friend told me when it releases. Let me actually see. Discord. Q.
It's in like a couple days. And on the 15th.
10th is the open beta, 29th is the global release.
Yeah, so, I mean, I still want to start over.
Yeah, I know. Especially in
Friday,
an indie game like that is...
Yeah, it takes like months to get somewhere. Friday, I will be unavailable, though. I'm playing a video game called Diablo 2.
Oh, yeah, I know Diablo 2.
I do speed runs for the mod Project Diablo 2. So Friday, I will hopefully be the first level 80 for Season 9 of Project Diablo 2. So you will not see me on Friday.
What, can you not stream your experience? Can I, like, watch it on my stream and share it? Because that sounds pretty cool.
Oh God. I mean, you can. I think I'm just going to be playing with a bunch of baddies, but we'll see. Normally, I'm their telesort.
I don't know what any of that means.
So I'm the guy who teleports around the game so that we finish faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Slot play. Let's do one more.
Yeah, one more, I think, is all we need. I just saw by the quests, one more should be enough.
But if you want to play Project Diablo 2 on Friday. It is free. They do have global servers. It's really enjoyable.
Have no intention of playing, but if you are playing and I'm just watching you, then I think that's better for me because that'll be a fun experience. But
cool. It's grindy. It's a very grindy game.
Then maybe not.
Grindy.
Maybe not. Oh, we're against Scarlet. Ruby Rabba versus Scarlet. This
is great.
Oh, double lightning strike. Keep 7. So that's already
Throw
6
down your
damage.
Swift Spear and slam away. Most of the time, Lightning Strike will be used to kill creatures, but if they don't play a lot of creatures, you know, it goes right to the face. And it's a doozy. Play your Mountain. Attack for 1. Because remember, these are instants, so if you play them too early, it looks like he's holding up something back, so don't cast anything yet. Hit next. Just let it go through. You want to play spells with the proper priority.
I'll call you back, honey. I'm online. I'll call you back in about 5-10 minutes. Ciao, ciao. Sorry, yeah? Enter?
Yeah, just pass. Yep. Though, I wish we saw a creature here. Yeah, see? This was coming. Resolve. So if you had played Rage or Lightning Strike or anything like that, he would have just
used
not...
it there.
Yeah. You need creatures. Yep. So, wait. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Play the spell. The Swift Spear. Play the Swift Spear. Play your land. Attack. Next. In turn. Okay. Resolve. And we're gonna blow it up. Yeah. So, lightning strike it. Yep.
I kind of want to see what it is before I lightning strike it. If you do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent. If you do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares a type with the card.
Yeah. He's tapped out now, so this is a pretty good chance to play a mountain and play with fire him. And if it's okay, we want to leave that on top. That's great. And attack for 2. And you want to blow out? I mean, if we blow out, we do. Let's do some math. 6 plus 4 more is 10. It puts him to 5, and then we hope we draw well. Just do the rage. So play rage, targeting your creature. This way we're not blowing out, but we're still like hitting him kind of hard. Yeah. End turn. Pass. My turn.
Wow, what is happening?
You're slapping that guy down. You're attacking for 3. And you're gonna lightning, or does it, wait, let's see, 6.
6 plus
it's just a
1.
7, he'd be at 1. Just hit next. Yeah. End turn.
Yeah, I agree.
And hopefully next turn you draw something good and he's just dead. Okay, he's blowing up your dude. That's alright. You still have 5 damage next turn.
Resolve?
Yep.
How do we have 5 damage next turn? Whenever you cast a spell?
Oh no, you have it in 2 turns. You have 5 damage in 2 turns. It's okay. Everything's fine. Well, that's not the best. Don't play that land. Just sit next. And hit end turn. He's going to be at 8 life now. Resolve. You needed to draw something, not a land there. Feels bad. Who knows what this guy's doing, though. 6 mana. Looks like he's on the struggle. Fine.
Resolve?
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it.
Well, we get a minion next turn, don't we?
Yeah, we get a 2/2 next turn. But he just got something out of his hand for free, so hopefully what you draw wins the game. Maybe hopefully it's like a Swift Spear. I mean, that's not terrible. Yeah, play that. And attack for 4.
Do we want to...
Nope, you want to attack for 4. It's transformed, so it's already a creature. All you can do is swing. Yep. And end turn. And hopefully he doesn't kill you next turn with whatever he just got at 6 mana plus this thing.
Why didn't this ability activate?
Because it didn't,
It's
it
dealt
didn't
damage.
damage.
Not deals damage, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, correct. But I mean, a lot of stuff in your deck has haste, so destroy each creature with power 2 or less. Yeah, hit resolve.
Return up to 2 target creatures for the
And then he's gonna get his, like, creature you killed back.
We need a point of damage. Come on, deck. Heart of the cards. I believe in you.
Right?
Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Resolve.
Yeah. Hopefully, like, the Phoenix would win.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be pretty funny.
There's a lot of things in your deck that deal 1 point of damage.
At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice a target creature. Planeswalker. If you do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares that type with it. So he's gonna burn our land, but that's kind of fine.
Yeah, blow up the land. It's cool. Next time, blow up the tap.
Hey!
Play your mountain. Play your mountain. Play your chick. Attack for 1. It's almost like I called it. Next.
Yeah.
Lightning strike him. Welcome to Magic.
Welcome to Magic. It was such a happy ending. For me, not for him. What is his deck doing?
I have no idea what his deck was doing. It was being bad.
Well,
So
being bad is what I'm good at.
Some Magic terminology. We like to use a word called dirtle.
Yeah.
And dirtle just means, you know, they're turtling and not doing anything.
Okay.
The dirtle.
Cool. I might play Magic in an hour or so because that's when the draft is up, right?
I might be around.
I might play with my friend.
Cool.
Sakla says my decks are all about the dirtle. What is dirtle again?
The dirtle. It's where you like you don't attack, and you just turtle, and then you dirtle around until hopefully you win. Like combo can sometimes be dirt.
Gotcha. Okay.
But whatever that guy was playing, we would call that dirtle. Yeah. He was just dirtling around.
Yeah. Well, that concludes this episode of Preacher Please. Thank you all for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Go have some fun. Peace, y'all.